I accidentally deleted some files on my phone, and so the commentary I had planned is gone, which is unfortunate. And I couldn't find my Avengers playthrough of Marvel vs. Capcom, which was weird. So I guess I have to re-record that. That wasn't on my phone, that was on my USB drive, but it's not anymore, so I have no idea what the fuck happened. So I had to put in some Lego gameplay of the Avengers, because I'm making an Avengers highlight video. The Avengers game is really hot, really fresh in people's mind. I figured I'd just make a quick little video about that and rack in some easy views. Not in like a greedy way, but I'm trying to build my channel up a little bit, so I gotta roll with what's going on. And besides that, I'm really passionate about this stuff anyways. So the way I phrased that just seemed kind of like, oh, watch my video, come give me money, even though nothing's monetized. You guys like don't have to watch. I just figured I'd present you with something entertaining that's easy for me to do. I hope that came out better than the other thing. But yeah, so one thing that I like is the storyline Avengers versus X-Men. And in this story, I can't remember a lot about it, but I know the ending and I know some plot points. I have the book lying around here somewhere. I'll go read it again later. Wolvie has to choose a side, whether he's on the Avengers or the X-Men. And I'm pretty sure Iron Man pulls out the M word. He's just like, we don't need any mutants on this team or whatever. And I'm like, wow, what the fuck, Iron Man? Like, he's kind of an asshole. And he's the one responsible for the Civil War and the Avengers vs. X-Men war. Good shit, but, like, come on, Iron Man. I mean, Civil War 2 is technically all Captain Marvel's fault. I really hate the comic book Captain Marvel. Also, Marvel's pumping out a lot of bad shit, let's be honest, guys. There are these characters, Safe Space, Snowflake. What were the other ones? You get the idea. Trailblazer, I think, was one of them. They're fucking stupid. I hope their comics never get released. And I do not want to see them in the next Marvel vs. Capcom. Capcom, if you put them in there, you're going to have to work real hard to justify their existence. You know what? Because I can easily rework these characters, give them different names, and I'll make a video fixing these characters, and then if Marvel still wants their comics to come out, fine. Also, what's with the ugly art style that makes Captain Marvel look like a dude? Apparently if you draw, like, a round ass, you know, any form of breasts, and give a woman any of the natural curves she would have, apparently that's sexist. So Marvel has opted to make Captain Marvel look like a fucking guy, and it's fucking ugly. Like, get the fuck out of here with that. So, yeah, I don't like Marvel comics anymore. I used to be a big fan. I've dropped them completely now. The games, the movies, those are all still really good. But I probably won't be picking up a Marvel comic for another few years. I want to make sure everything's good when I pick them all up. What's the last? I don't even remember what the last Marvel comic I read was. But as soon as they started doing some stupid shit, which has ended up where we are now, I've stopped buying them. So Marvel, if you're still worried about your company going under, maybe stop hiring these asshats. Like, would Stan Lee have ever done any of this? I don't know that he was in charge of Marvel, like, the whole time. But I find it hard to believe that Stan Lee would have authorized any of this. So, but, yeah, it's just incredibly stupid. So, I don't really know how any of this got passed. Like, if I were running Marvel and someone presented me with any of this stuff, I'd have been like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Probably fired them. Like, that artist should definitely be fired. It does none of the Marvel art looks good anymore. I also don't like the characterization of some characters. Captain Marvel, I have no problem with, but Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, I had no problem with, and then Civil War 2 happened. And every decision that character made was just fucking wrong. And then she killed Iron Man. That was uncool. She's like, oh, I didn't mean to kill him. You said you were going to kill him, and then you killed him. That's the thing. So, yeah, I don't really like that character. The MCU version, she's pretty cool. But let me look up real quick. Are we still rolling? Yeah, we still going. Let me look up real quick what those other characters are. SJW Marvel characters. There we go. Top search result. Falcon. Squirrel. No, not these guys. Jean Grey. Also no. Incredible Hulk. How? Lando Calrissian. What the fuck? Captain America. No. Victor Von Doom. No. Luke Skywalker. Again, what the fuck? Alright, this article has no idea what the fuck they're talking about. I'm going. Introducing the new Warriors. That's what they were called. Yeah. Has this book come out yet? One-shot outlawed superheroics will be left to the adults, and underage heroes will be. Wait, what? Kamala's law goes into effect. Okay, new Warriors though. They all look really fucking stupid. Okay, this art style is actually fine. It still looks like horrible Photoshop garbage, but it's not offensive. Screen time, that guy. Yep. A meme-obsessed super teen whose brain became connected to the internet after becoming exposed to his grandfather's experimental internet gas. Snowflake and Safe Space. Okay, Snowflake and Safe Space look like dudes. In fact, they look exactly the same, just different colors, and yet one of them... I think Snowflake's a chick, but they look exactly the same. Psychic twins. All twins are psychic, but we're psychic-er. Alright, I'm gonna stop reading there. That's stupid. B negative. He actually looks kinda cool. Not gonna lie. A teen living vampire exposed to Michael Morbius' blood as a child in a rogue but life-saving medical procedure. He still ages like a regular kid, but has all the abilities of Morbius. He's also obsessed with all the music and attitude of the classic long past decades like the 90s and 2000s. The world is a vampire, and so am I. Okay, well that last quote was kind of fucking stupid. B negative is the goth kid when he was a baby. He got a rogue life-saving blood transfusion. You told me about that. Ages like a regular person, or does he? Why is this so repetitive? Trailblazer. A regular kid scooped into the world of a teenage superheroine. Her magic backpack is actually a pocket dimension with seemingly infinite space, from which she can pull out useful or random objects. It's not always under her control. She claims to get her power from God, but not the God you're thinking of. Alright, the last quote, again, fucking stupid. She's a group home and foster kid who is volunteering at a senior center when this mysterious threat, where did I get treat? Thanks, dyslexia, shows up and Night Thrasher runs to the rescue. The scribe adds, and because she helps him, she ends up in the crosshairs of the new outlawed law. Well, that was a sentence, wasn't it? Alright, so her design, everything about her design is stupid. Yeah, this art style sucks. I take it back. I really don't like how they're doing lips. Lips and noses, they look fucking terrible. Also, this bitch's outfit is... ew. Also, why is she called Trailblazer? Fucking make her fast, and that justifies that shit. And also, is this part of the fat acceptance thing? Because, like, damn, she thick. It's a thick-ass boy. So, whatever. But yeah, there's a reason I haven't picked up a Marvel comic in forever. they just started doing this shit, and I was not happy with that. It actually stopped because they stopped putting Wolverine in the comics. I stopped reading right around the time he died. He was coated in liquid adamantium. I did pick up a few books where Wolverine, Old Man Logan, came into the main universe. Those were pretty cool. And X-23 was a pretty cool Wolverine for a while, but yeah, I didn't pick those up until... When did the Venom-verse story happen? That's when I started picking them up. Because I was just pissed. I was like, so you're killing off Wolverine, my man Wolverine. And then they stopped putting X-Men and stuff. I was just pissed off with Marvel for like 4 years. I was like, what the fuck is your problem, Marvel? The Avengers stuff is fine. I'm fine with the X-Men not showing up in movies because they just legally couldn't show up in the MCU movies anyways, is what I mean. But gee, I wonder if the reason you're worried about comic sales is because you're doing everything wrong. What is one good decision you have made? Like, seriously. One good decision. In the last 3 years. Also, why the fuck do you have these SJW shits in here? I mean, when the SJWs are offended by your SJW pandering, you've just created a super SJW, and that needs to fucking burn. I kind of want to buy, like, all of these comics, all of the New Warriors ones, and then burn them. Very publicly. Make a video and just go to, like, the fucking mall and start a fire. With the mall parking lot. That would send a message, wouldn't it? Yeah. So anyways, I don't want this video to be super, like, uber negative, so I'm going to start talking about something I actually like. So, again, I love the Avengers vs. X-Men story where Wolverine was forced to pick a side. He tried to be like... He sort of tried to talk out of the situation. But Iron Man's like, well, are you with them or are you with us? And I was like, oof, man, this is getting real tense. Also, the art style for that book was fucking good. Go back to that. I mean, it was weird because it looked kind of like CGI. There was like something like CGI-y about it. And then... So yeah, that was really my only problem with the art style, but it looked fucking good. Oh, I really liked, what was it? Superior Iron Man and Superior Spider-Man. Those were really good stories. Even though they have nothing to do with each other, just I'm sure that was a coincidence naming them Superior. Superior Spider-Man was about Doc Ock inhabiting Spider-Man's body, and Superior Iron Man, I can't remember what that one was about too much, but it introduced this Indosim, and that was really cool. The Indosim's actually in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. So... But, that Avengers game looks really cool, which is why I have Lego playing in the background. What do you guys think? Good call? Bad call? Yeah, so, Deadpool is supposed to be coming to the MCU, I think. I don't know when, but, supposedly, but I have, like, a theory that might not happen. Like, they'll probably just keep it part of the Fox universe if they make another one, which is kind of unfortunate. Also, I'm hoping that when Wolverine goes to the MCU, they can do some really cool stuff with him. And maybe Marvel could make some character study type movies, like Logan. Logan was really cool. A good, powerful solo story. Well, not really a solo story, because Charles Xavier was as much a part of it as Logan was. But, like, what would Logan look like in the MCU if Disney made it? That's what I'm worried about. Like, are we gonna get the same depth and exploration of the character? I don't need the movie to be R-rated. I think that would be better, but as good as Endgame was and as impactful as Iron Man's death was, it could have been cooler. Like, if Iron Man... Like, Yeah, he saved the world, but what if Iron Man got his own little character study? An R-rated movie where he's just like he's an alcoholic, you know, battling his inner demons, and then finds that he needs to sober up and save the world or something like that. That'd be cool. Um, yeah. So I don't know if Wolverine will get treated right in the MCU. I'm hopeful. But worried. Also, in Spider-Man 3, supposedly they're gonna have Kingpin and Daredevil. That would be cool. But if they recast Charlie Cox or Vincent D'Onofrio, I think it is, that would be very unfortunate. I wouldn't boycott the movie, but I'd be pissed. I'd go watch the movie, but I'd be pissed while doing it. Like, maybe if they get a new Daredevil or something. Like, what you do is, they get, like, Finn Jones to play Daredevil. And, then Finn Jones is actually, I think that's his name, turns out that he's actually Iron Fist and he's posing as Daredevil. And then that story is maybe explored in a Disney Plus show. That'd be cool. But they can't recast Kingpin. He's, like, fucking excellent. I mean, I'm worried that lightning just wouldn't strike twice. And even if it did, it might not be as impressive the second time around. You know? Is that a good metaphor? Anyways, I think I should end this commentary here. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.
Congratulations! Hydra get these guys?
Feeling a little outnumbered, are we? Good.
Whoa! That was close.
I will destroy this train. be captured, Captain. Give up now before it's too late!
Hey, can't all be some kind of super soldier, you know? Any chance I could get a hand here?
Prepare to meet your doom, Captain. I have saved the best for last.
Ha, just like old times, Steve. We can take them together.
Just doing what needed to be done.
Time to put that shield of yours to good use, Cap. Hang on! Steve! I can't hang on for much longer! Help! Sorry! Captain America! Bucky! Hang on! Grab my hand!
You here with a mission, sir?
I am
Trying to get me back in the world?
trying to save it.
Hydra's secret weapon.
Tomorrow, Hydra will stand master of the world. Born to victory on the wings of the Valkyrie.
You should have left it in the ocean.